Damn. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You want to see my coach? My coach is right here. He coming to the show June 18th. My coach is right over here. Boom. Coming to the coming to the joint 2018th. Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, we outside. And I gotta take my clothes upstairs. The heck? What's going on? Nope. The heck going on? Yo, what's good, Jody? What's up, my guy? I'm just getting out the gym. I'm like I think my key battery is dying. I think my key battery is dying, man. Oh, what up? Yo, like I said, yo, when I get in the car and I don't answer, that's because I use the back camera, because just to be safe and just to help me out. Because, yo, looking at the how many people in the live deters me from being motivated to stay on live. I noticed that, and I'm trying to do anything that fucks with my confidence on this shit. I'm trying to cut it out, because honestly, that's not how I'm gonna build. I know I seen it. I seen one of your videos. I see you got some numbers, bro. Like, they be watching them dog videos, bro. Keep doing your thing. Next thing you know, you'll be getting enough views where you could throw like commercials in them and it means something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you get the views, bro. Fuck the likes. Fuck the likes. Fuck the it's watch time and views, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what these people, these sponsors like to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the likes is cool. It'll show engagement. Comments will show engagement. But if you could put a video down and then you got you got like 1,000 or 10,000 real people that gets in touch with your video, I feel like that's better, and that's what you're doing. You feel me? So keep it up. Yo, listen, anything could pop, bro. Anything. This is the internet, man. That's why I love this shit. That's why I know if I'm gonna make my meals, it's gonna be on this internet. If I'm gonna make $1 million, it's gonna be a building a brand on this internet. That's why I'm trying to break out of this I'm trying to break out of this habit where I'm not taking the internet seriously. Like, I'm really working my ass off to break out the habit. Like, cause it's so easy to just fall into a pattern of just like mediocrity on the internet, because you don't get the views, you don't got the people, and it's hard to stay consistent when you don't feel like something is working. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I can't focus on that. I gotta just keep developing the habit of getting on here, being consistent, making content, and just posting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not caring about what people are gonna sit there and be like, oh man, he's not living that lifestyle. Oh, he sucks at this. And like, no one is saying that right now. But in my mind, sometimes I like pre-predict all the trolling, because I be watching how people troll on the internet, or how people just, are so negative on here. But at the same time, there's people that are positive on here. So it's like I can either focus on the high frequency or I can focus on low frequency. But it's so easy to focus on the low frequency, because that's the thing that cuts the most. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that hurts the most, is that low vibe, somebody. But when you build that skin, when you're doing this thing, and you develop the habit and you build that skin, you can be Ray Charles to the negative comments. Let them troll, and that's how they get their views. That's how they get people to get on their channel. And you gotta understand, it's a balance. It's just like a whole balance, like a cycle of life on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely kills the motivation seeing stuff like that. You feel me? That's what I'm learning. Like, my mind and how I feel about myself is it shows on the camera and on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll show, because as soon as someone says whatever, someone could just be saying anything. Like, Someone like they go, people get on here, hey, reading books, what's up? How are you? Someone will get on here and say the smallest thing, and then you'll sit there and be like, why did you just say that? Why are you on here? And you would have had like, the inner you, like the inner voice in your head. You'd be sitting there like getting like 10 positive comments. People saying, keep going. What are you up to? I'm really, whatever. Thank you. Hey, I'm new to your page. You'll get 10 of those, and then you get 2 people acting a fool on your shit, like just trying to flame you and shit, and then you'll sit there and be like, why did that person say that? Like, is that a crazy person? Oh, let me not show where I'm at because I don't want that person being crazy. And oh snap, is that why is that person on my page? And then you want to respond to that person instead of responding to like the positivity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it'd be like that. You want to make a good breakfast, you get that breakfast on. You find out that the biggest enemy you have, the biggest op you have sometimes is yourself, bro. The biggest op you have is yourself, is that inner voice in your head, because you ain't trained that inner voice to be positive. Like, you trained that inner voice to see all your negatives and to just spew it out into the public. And that's what they mean when they say the tongue is a double-edged sword. Like, I feel like that's what the Bible is talking about when they say your tongue is a double-edged sword. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll sit here and like I just have 14 people in my life, right? It jumped down to 8, and then I'll sit there and be like, oh shit, I just said something. Maybe it was the Bible talk. Maybe it was, I ain't got no likes on my shit. And then it makes you not want to be on this no more. Like, you know what I mean? But I found a way. You know what I'm gonna do? Watch this. Boom. Watch this. Boom. Turn my camera around. I'm not even looking at that shit. And if you're part of Envy Gang and you used to me talking to you, I apologize. Like, I'm gonna have to catch you. You gotta hit me in the comment section of one of my videos, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or keep the chat, maintain the chat for me. You feel me? Maintain the chat for me. But I'm not looking at none of that. I'm just talking, I'm just playing my music, and I'm just vibing out on my live. Like, sometimes I'll be thinking like, I ain't got nothing to do on here, so, and people are not gonna watch me, so I'm not gonna, but that's because I'm focusing on the numbers right now. And there's gonna be a time, there's gonna be a time when I'm gonna have to focus on the numbers. You know what I'm saying? When I'm gonna have to, because I've gotten there, but I'm not there yet. I'm on the build. I'm watching the origin story of Chris Envy. The origin story happens way before here, but on this internet stuff, the origin story happened when I did that day one of me practicing being an influencer. For real, that's when I really locked in. I'm taking this seriously. I seen Kai talk about, you got 365 days. I seen what's that guy's name? Oh my god. What's that guy's name from Cali? He be doing his thing on the internet. LaRussell. LaRussell. I'm listening to Gary Vee. I'm listening to Wallow. These are all positive people that I listen to on a regular basis that keep me like, yo, man, I could do this shit. I could do this. If I could do it, y'all could definitely do it. But y'all got to see me do it first before y'all can believe too, because you never know. Like, y'all seen people do it, but to watch somebody do it from the beginning, like, I built a whole nother motivation. I built a whole nother type of energy around what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope people get inspired looking at me. I hope I inspire myself looking at me. Like, 'cause I be watching my old videos trying to see how I can improve what it is that, people like to watch, listen to, and, what songs they like. Because that's what I really want to, I want to know what songs of mine y'all like so I could drop them confidently. But I'm learning, like, all that doesn't matter. Just drop, get on the internet, and enjoy myself, and be crazy. I gotta just be crazy. When I say be crazy, I mean just talk to myself. I'm just being crazy, talking to myself. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Woo! I got a workout in today. I always get a workout in. I ain't gonna lie. I got out the boxing gym. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's early still. I got some emails to send out, some text messages, and then I got to promote this show. June 18th, I got a show at the Levity Live Comedy Club. If you're in the areas in West Nyack, buy a ticket, come through, support the kid. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of trying to hope that someone comes. If y'all wondering like why am I doing it? It's because I'm tired of hoping someone comes and just picks me out of the group and be like, yo, you're dope, man. I'm like, come on, man. All my life, I didn't really understand what it is I was supposed to be doing with this stuff. Like, I just was a kid with a dream. Like, and I was a kid with a dream with a child mentality for a long time before I matured and had this mentality I have today. Like, real talk, man. It's almost embarrassing how long I stayed childlike in my head towards my dreams and my ambitions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because once being a child, you just think, magic happens. That's what I mean. Like, you just think, oh man, somebody's gonna come and see. If I just get this, I'm gonna have somebody review my music, and then their people are gonna like my music, and then I'm gonna get their following, and then their following is gonna be my following, and then that's you think like you can take people's following. You think that you can just be around someone that's lit and you get lit. You think all this childish shit. Like, you're not understanding business if you think like that. That's not how it works. So when I matured and understand the business, I was like, yo, man, I'm throwing my own shows, not because I want the money. The money, I don't even really give a fuck about the money like that. Like, I need the money so I can keep throwing shows, so I can keep building on my show, what I'm doing. But it ain't even about the money at this point. Like, it ain't even about, it never was. It's about building so people can listen to my stuff. Like, it's torture being a musician and no one listening to your stuff. For real. Like, you don't make music for no one to listen to it. Like, you don't make music so you're the only one bumping it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's torturous that way. So it's like I was tired of like just sitting there and hoping somebody put me on a tour. I want to make my own tour. That's where I got with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? One show at a time. One show at a time, man. And starting at Levity Live Comedy Club. Feel me? The comedians showing me love. Like, I've opened up for Guy Torrey. I've opened up for Tone Bell. I've opened up for Talent the Comedian. I've opened up for a lot of famous comedians. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if it's because I'm not in their market, or actually, no, comedians are dope ass people. Like, they play a lot. Don't get it twisted. I like Rich Voss flanked me, flanked my sneakers, and flanked my whole outfit. But because they're comedians, you don't take it no type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just like, you either gonna join in and start cutting ass, sound stupid or whatever, or you just stop hanging around them. Like, honestly, comedians are fun people to be around because you don't take them seriously like that. And then even when they get serious, you be like, come on, my nigga, like, you dead ass. You know what I'm saying? And that might be torturous to them sometimes, but the comedians have shared their audience with me. Like, they let me open up for them at the Levity Live Comedy Club. And then the club itself is like, yo, you're dope. Throw your own show, man. You never know what could happen. And then that's when they all clicked. Like, I'm like, yo, I can throw my own shows, build my own tours. I can do my own thing. I don't need nobody to come and put me attachment to what they're doing and try to but I'm gonna need validation from that person or that group or that person's management. I'm gonna need validation from that person in order for me to feel like I'm worthy. Nah, man, I'm valid. I already know I'm valid. I done opened up for celebrities already. I already know I'm valid. Like, you know what I'm saying? The audience, I got video of audience clapping. Envy, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at this point, it's like, it's just the childlike mentality that's holding back. Like, you gotta have a little bit of it to keep hope alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of that childlike mentality so that the world don't weigh on your shoulders. But business-wise, like, you think someone is gonna come save you? You think somebody is gonna just put you on and work like that? Nah, man. Like, money goes into these people, into these brands, because the artists aren't just artists. They're brands. They're brands. So you can't just say, hey, I'm a brand, hello. You know what I'm saying? There are people who go viral, still can't fill up a stadium. There's people who go viral, still can't sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest part of the game. You're going viral to get a check from social media, but social media, you gotta get like You get a million fucking streams of views, and you get paid pennies on the dollar. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have brand sponsorships, really. Brand gotta look at you and be like, all right, he's getting a million views. I need my product. This is just one outlet. I'm gonna pay this guy $4,000 or $5,000 to promote my brand. It ain't really coming from social media platforms, honestly. Like YouTube pays, I feel like, the most. They say Snapchat nowadays. I don't even, honestly, I gotta get a Snapchat, but YouTube pays the most, and they not even paying properly. Like, if you look at it, like, if you were to get $1 per view, like per minute, like per, I don't know, like, yeah, per view or something like that. If the view lasts for 10 minutes, you get $1 or some shit like that. I don't know how it would work, but that'd be worth it. But if we get like 0.004 cents or some shit like that, 0.005 cents per view, like, come on, man. Most of that money is gonna come through making that brand strong, building it, and leveraging how strong your brand is, how people trust your brand. You know what I'm saying? Chris Envy's a brand. Like, it sucks that someone else is trying to take my brand, but I just gotta be better than that person. That's how I see it. I used to get mad, and I remember I talked to that other guy before, and like, yo, how your name Chris Envy, this, that, and the third. He's like, yo, we can help each other. I'm like, there's no helping each other, because we both got that. How you gonna take my brand like that? But then I had to think about it. There was a wrestler before me named Chris Envy, and he might have not been in music at the time, but if he ever wanted to do music, I'm taking his brand. So it can't be like, I can't get mad at this guy. Like, I just gotta be better than all of them. I gotta be the biggest Chris Envy out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? When somebody think Chris Envy, they gotta see my face, think my music, think my sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I got it from. And I trademarked my shit. That's another thing that helps me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I trademarked Chris Envy. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that somebody that they didn't do that, and I trademarked my name. So, like, sooner or later, there's gonna be a cease and desist going around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get big enough. But until then, yo, I just gotta be the biggest. There's none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, so I'm getting everything prepared for the June 18th. June 18th is the start of me really taking my career into my own hands. Like, I had my management at the time. I'm not under any management anymore. Like, I manage myself now. Like, you know what I mean? I used to have management, and it just didn't work out because they always fought everything that I asked them to do. They fought everything, every last thing, and they tell me I was fighting. I'm like, hold on, you work for me or I work for you? Like, there's management's supposed to work for the artist. Like, it ain't the other way around. But you know, in the music industry or in the entertainment, no one wants to work for anybody. So it's like someone always wants to try to make it seem like, oh yeah, no, I don't work for you. Like, and people have a hard time taking orders. Like, that's just how it is. Like, especially when they're your parent. Like, they don't want to take no orders from their kid. That's just how it is, man. I guess it's an ego thing. I don't know what it is. But I don't even feel like I was giving out orders. I was just saying things that I need done because, you know, I need them done, man. I'm trying to do something here. I need certain things done. I can't keep coming around, driving around here not getting paid for things. I need a manager that's not scared to ask for money. Like, I'm not scared to say, hey, my artist needs to get paid for this thing. Everybody's gonna try to swindle you into being the free guy. And that's another thing. See, and another thing I've learned, like, let me go into what I've learned doing what I'm doing, all right? If anybody wants to do this, I ain't the most successful yet, but I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations with this thing. Number one, everybody and their mama that's in this game is gonna try to talk you into doing something for free. But then you can't talk them into doing anything for free. You understand? Like, it's a weird thing. They're gonna tell you how many ways you gotta pay them because this is how they make money. This is what they do. I had a band, right? I had a band for the show, right? And, you know, I love the guy. I ain't gonna say the band. I love the guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The guy's cool. Like, you know what I mean? But he'll tell me, yo, listen, you gotta pay me $500-$600 to do this because, you know, this is how we eat. This is how we eat, right? But then in the same breath, it's gonna ask me to get a free ticket to my show. You know what I mean? So he's gonna spend time to explain to me why I need to pay him, and then feel like he don't need to pay me to come to the show. You know what I mean? Like, once I said, I don't need the band because I can't afford that. That's not what it's okay, it's business. You know, do you want to get paid for this event? I understand it. I can afford you, and I'm not gonna pay because I'm not, I have no shame in my game. I am 99% of people. I am not the 1%. People like, especially my people, my African American people, it's like we have a shame of being broke. Not broke, but like not being able to afford certain things. It's like we're ashamed of it. It's like, oh, I can't buy that. I'm ashamed. You know what I'm saying? We're shamed. Shaming each other because we can't afford certain things. And to me, I think that's horrible. I have no shame in shit I can't afford. Zero. I don't like talking about how much money I have, and I don't like, if I can afford it, I'm just gonna say, yo, listen, I can't afford that. That's not in my budget. Wanna know why? Because I know one of these days, the way God worked with me, I'm gonna get money. Money falls on my lap because I don't treat money like it's everything in life. I know there's way more important things in life than money, like love, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? There's way more things important than fame and money. Fame is just like the most ugliest thing. It came to a point where like people in this society, they don't, fame and infamy is like the same thing. There was a time when people did not want to be infamous because that bad fame lingers with you and then lingers into your kids. It lingers for generations. You know what I'm saying? So people don't want to be ashamed of being infamous. Don't want to be infamous. They want to just be famous. They want to be loved. You know? Me personally, I've understood that Jesus was the nicest man on earth. That's what I got from the story of Jesus. Like, Jesus was the nicest man on earth. Like, it didn't get no nicer than Jesus, honestly. Like, your man was feeding homeless people, fish out of nowhere, doing miracles. You could see miracles. These people were baffled, and they still crucified him. There was still one person that sold him out for money. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, the moral of the story is, I'm not Jesus. I'm not as good as Jesus because I still hook off on somebody. Like, I'm not as good as Jesus because you fuck with me, you gonna catch a cookie on your eye. You might get fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm not Jesus. And that man had haters still. That man still got put on the cross because of money. So I can only imagine somebody like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't put too much faith in man. Like, I look at it like anybody at any time could double cross me for that Benjamin Franklin, bro. For them blue bills, bro. Anybody will sit there and be like, hey, yo, it'll surprise me if I have people in my life. Like, it'll be a blessing. Like, if I go through my whole life and I'm so good at picking out people in my life that just don't stab me in the back for $1 bill, for points on the song, for money, because it happened to Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I stick to myself and my family. I worry about my family, bro, honestly. And even then, that could go turn sideways. So it's like, you know, I'm not out here looking for no one to save me. I'm not out here looking to be the most famous nigga in the world. I'm out here looking to build my brand so I can live my life, develop my own fishing rod, and leverage everything so that I can just sing for my life. Like, I can just sing and make music. Give people something to get jiggy to. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just, like, you know, be that guy that I know I could be, that freaking just, I want people to listen to my shit. The bottom line is, that's honestly the bottom line of it all. I want people to listen to my music. Like, I want to hear my music on what you call it? Oh, snap, that's what it is. Oh, I put a wrong joint in. Can y'all even hear me? Can y'all even hear me? Let me make sure that this thing is on. Yeah. Yo, fame and money can break the strong. I seen that, Jody. Fame and money can break the strongest friendship. Yo, it's not even fame, yo, bro. I had a friend. I was friends with somebody, right? I'm not gonna even put his. I'm not gonna put. There was a time I was so angry at him that I would say his name or put his business out there, like just being angry, not really thinking anything was gonna happen, but just being angry. But no, I come to realize that everybody got their journey, bro. I'm not gonna put no salt on nobody's name because then I'll be the Judas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing it to nobody. No, I'm matured past that. I've matured past throwing salt on anybody's name, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't help me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make anybody look at someone else and be like, I don't like that guy. Why do I want people to look at somebody else? I just know my story. I had a friend who dead ass stopped being friends with me over 50% of a song that we was not even getting paid over. We was making no money if you get mad at me. He wanted 50% of the song. But all he was a feature. I gave him 25% of the song. Even though we didn't sign no contracts to even get any points on the song, like business wise. Then he tried to block my song from coming out because, or he tried to block my video from coming out because he was on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he tried to block it, double cross me. Like, he ain't even with today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like that sometimes. My first best friend I forgive because sometimes it's like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My first best friend, I forgive that because I even did some grimy shit. I was talking shit. Anybody who would listen, I would be like, this guy is grimy because he did this to me. Because I was hearing things about myself through the grapevine from what that camp over there was saying about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? His girl was talking shit about me to girls, and then it came back to me through a girl, and it was like, I was like, yo, alright, since we playing that game, I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna let everybody know how grimy you are. But I had to come to realize I don't do nothing but hurt me. People start looking at you like, nigga, you kind of talking out the side of your mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? People start looking at you funny. You know, everybody want to be the coolest motherfucker in the world. Everybody was the coolest, never made no mistakes. It was perfect. Like, on this internet shit. Everybody, like, if I come across somebody and be like, never goofy, fuck you. Like, honestly, like, I don't be around you because you are obviously a goofy right now for lying like that. Like, real talk. Nobody in this world had 100% where they was never a goofy. Nobody. I'm gonna say it right now. Nobody on this earth. So if somebody's walking around on this earth, you a lame, acting like they never been a lame at some point in their life, man. I'm not hearing it. Like, I don't care what you say. It might be true. I don't know. I'm not hearing it though. I can't believe that because I'm a cool nigga. Like, honestly, I'm pretty cool with sometimes. Like, I already know I have my moments of being a goofy. I have my moments of throwing salt on people's names and pillow talking and being on some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have my moments. Like, who didn't? Like, the point is that the only way you grow past those moments is by coming to realize that you made a mistake. It's like an AA meeting. Hi, my name is Chris and I have a problem. I'm addicted to this. I can't shut the fuck up sometimes. I had to come to terms with that and then stop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. Like, so, you know, I know I probably bounced around a little bit, but it's just like, yo, listen. So I come to the conclusion that, you know, money is not the root of all evil. It's really like people and what they do with it. But money freaking facilitates a lot of fucking fucked up mentalities. It can either make a fucked up mentality worse or it can make a good mentality even better. Like, it depends on who puts money in your hand. Money is like having a superpower. Like, if you get a if the wrong person gets a superpower, they can be villains, the super villain. But if the right person gets a superpower, they could be superheroes. In a world where people don't believe in superheroes, they believe superheroes are fake and phony because they're trying to help you, or they trying to, you know, they like always coming off positive. So in a weak person's mind is like, oh, this person act like nothing negative ever happens to them. This person has like, life is just so bubble gums and candy drops. No, that person is a superhero because do the fucked up shit. Like there's fucked up shit that happened in this person's life in this world, and he's remaining calm and positive and still looking at the glass half full, empty. Like he's still looking at the glass half empty, like optimistic. Like there's more to be done, and I understand I'm going through this, but I'm not going to sit there and project this onto the world. I'm going to be a positive light in this world. The hard thing to say and the hard thing to do, fucked up shit going on around you. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I've come to look at people who remain. I was watching Ali Sadiq, right, and Shannon Sharp interview, right, and like it was inspiring because number one, I fucks with Ali Sadiq's comedy, right, but like to see his mentality, like in the interview, was always inspiring. I love seeing people's mentalities in the interview because it's like he's been through a lot of shit. You can tell he ain't really nobody to fuck with, honestly. Yeah, you could tell because his eyes cut when he starts talking, and you can see the PTSD in his eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he's like, yo, he doesn't like when people try to act like something they're not, because he was really a certain type of person, and he can't even act like that no more. That's pretty much what he's saying. He said it hurts him to even act like that, to even remind himself of what he was. So he hangs around people who are family, loving people, who are loving people, who love you just as much as they love themselves. And I swear, I promise to God, I pray to God that his friends remain like that. Because sometimes there's people who are really good at being phony, man. There's people who are really good at projecting what it is that you want, that they know you want to see. So I pray that his people is really that solid. Like I said, Jesus got double crossed for the dollar bill, bro. Jesus, bro. We all know that story. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that dude walking on water. I can't walk on water. Like, that dude turning water into wine. I can't turn water into wine. He made a blind man see. I can't make a blind man see. And they still double crossed him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even half of that. So what am I thinking that someone ain't gonna stab me in the back? No, I keep my head on the swivel at all times, and I care about developing what I gotta develop. You know what I'm saying? And I keep to myself as much as possible. Real talk. You feel me? So, let's see who's coming in here. Jody's active in here. Jody, what up? Yo, go check out Jody's page, man. He got a cute dog on there that he's trying to get lit. That's gonna be the most famous dog on YouTube, man. Go ahead. You said, let's see what you said. Yo, BP, what up? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah, I gotta eat something. I think I'm gonna put a steak on. You know what I'm saying? Put a steak on, then I gotta do so. I gotta promote this show, man. June 18th at the Levity Live Comedy Club in West Nyack. Come through. I know Sincere said he's coming through, so I'm gonna see y'all there. Jody said, I get that. I've had friends I lost, but don't care to see them or whatnot. But I don't wish ill will is ill intentions of the best for them, just not with me. I definitely get it. Yo, listen, I can't wish for the life of me without getting paranoid. I can't wish negative on anybody, because then I start thinking it's gonna come back around to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I can do is pray that God keeps his hands on me. I don't pray for my enemies either, even though as a Christian they say pray for your enemies. I'm like, yo, how? I still got some learning to do, because I cannot pray for my enemies, because if I pray for my enemy's success, they might be really thinking about downfalling me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might be actively trying to fuck me up, and I don't even know it. And I'm praying for their success, and their success is valued at fucking me up. So it'd be hard to really even think about my enemies or my ops or whoever I think an op is. I don't even know what ops I have, honestly. I don't know if anybody's dwelling on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I do know is that, you know, if Jesus had ops, I know I got him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had one op, I know I got him. Like, you know, so I just try to focus on me and my family and keep my blessings within my circle, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my cousins. I love all of my family, even though they get on my goddamn nerves sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I get on their nerves and they get on my nerves. Like me and my cousin, oh my god, like sometimes, man, like it's like, do we like each other? But I love that nigga. Like he's like my older brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes it be like that sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll be like, do we even see, sometimes I snap myself, man, I love this nigga. This nigga love me too. Like I ain't he told me I don't like you. One like he's told me that on some days. And I'll be sitting there like, man, fuck that nigga. But then as I get older, I'll be like, yo, that nigga really been with us since forever. Like that nigga really, and I know for a fact he don't want nothing to happen to me. Like I know for a fact that no matter what he says, no matter how he act, because he could be a bird head sometimes, he don't want shit happening. If I was going off this earth, that nigga would miss me. Just like if he was going off this earth, I would miss him. Same with my little brother. Same with my sister. Same with all my cousins and all my like my intermediate, like the cousins that I grew up with. Same with all of them. My mom, my dad. Like it don't matter what's going on. I know for a fact in my mind that if any of them was off this earth, I would miss the fuck out of them. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point in always, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, staying mad at somebody. I feel how I feel and I get over the shit ASAP. I feel how I feel, get over it. Like, you know what I mean? And I just keep my eyes and my head open. I'm always vigilant. Like, you know what I'm saying? I keep a lookout for the what my mom would call it the disloyalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I would not, yo, I just stay focused on my family, bro. I stay focused on my family. You know what I mean? And elevating my family and my generation, like generations of my family. Me and my brother, we got kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to elevate. He wants to elevate his kids, and he's thinking about that. I want to elevate my kids, and I want to elevate my girl. I want to marry. I want to have a wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a grown ass man with my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not only thinking of myself. Like I could be, and I should possibly, but I don't. I'm thinking like, yo, when I become what I need to become, I'm gonna have generational wealth, not just for me and mine, but for my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, we gonna all be on the same island. My cousin, all of us, my uncles, my uncle, my aunts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that were around me, the one that grew up with me, the ones that made sure to install things into me, that kept me safe, that kept me positive, that kept me keep reaching for what it is I gotta reach. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my goal in life. Like, you know what I mean? To pay all that forward by creating generational wealth, by giving everyone in my family a fishing rod, including I gotta get the fishing rod first though. So that's why when I like to backtrack when I was talking about management, with my man, that's why when my management was fighting on me about the show, they like, Chris, yo, you can't do the show. Like I could do the show, but I gotta sit there and open up for this group called the Stylistics Review. Not even the Stylistics Review. You know what I'm saying? I had to open that, and I was like, nah. Like, nah, man. Nah. Now, because the way my mind's seeing it is like, nah, this is the start of us building a core following. I don't wanna wait another year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I'm not no spring chicken. Like, you know, you see this right here. You see it? You see it? I'm gonna cover that up when the show come around. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cover it up. I'm gonna look way younger than I look now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not a spring chicken, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be sitting there and letting other people eat off of my work. Nah, man. It's either they partnering with me to develop my show so that I can develop fans and you can develop fans and we can all develop fans and supporters, stuff like that. Fuck the money. The money, fuck it. The money will come. They always do. Like, I'm not money hungry. I'm not dwelling on the money. I'm dwelling on making an experience for people so that they could forget the bullshit going on in their lives. Just like I want to forget the bullshit going on in mine. Like, that's how I see it right now. Like, I want to develop people who listen to my music, and I want to give these people a time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want them to leave and say a time was had tonight while they stumbling out the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the lounge, just like a lounge, really. I want them to say a time was had. Chris Envy gave us a moment that we're gonna remember, and I want to repeat that moment every year. I want to repeat that moment. I want to have that moment every year. Yes, yes. That's the whole goal of this whole thing. Like, the money, man, that's gonna come. Money always just tends to fall in my lap because God is good, and He knows that I'm not. That God said that chasing after the money, like being rich, is like, and getting into heaven is like trying to jump into the eye of a needle. That's what He said, right? And people might take that shit literally. Some people might take that literally. I don't take it literally. I take it like the money turns you into something that can't get into heaven sometimes. The money turns you into something that makes you think that you're above a regular, normal person. Like, the money sometimes turns you into a demon, bro. Especially if you money hungry and you focus on that thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But God didn't say that you can't be wealthy. He didn't say that you can't be wealthy. It's just that, most people who become rich lose sight. So getting into heaven is like jumping through the eye of a needle. It's impossible. It's impossible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not planning on focusing on money. I'm planning on focusing on helping my audience understand something about themselves, or if they can relate to me through my music, through what I'm going through. If I could talk to them about relationship shit that can help them with theirs, understanding that, relationships aren't perfect. You're not going to be in a relationship and everything's going to be gumdrops and candy canes, bro. Like, you're going to a person next to you is going to annoy the shit out of you sometimes to the point where you're going to want to leave. And you want to know something? For the sake, if you love that person, while you leaving, you might leave. You always got to come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why hurt the person? You got to sometimes think of more than just your own personal satisfaction when someone's hurting you. You got to ask that. You love somebody enough, you got to ask, why is that person trying to hurt me? And they supposed to love me. And then you ask them, and then they'll say something like, and then you'll realize, hey, that person don't have love for me. And then you go and you find someone who does have love for you. See, that's different. But when you find that person that have love for you, that person that just sometimes just like life is just getting to them and they just reacting, that's not really them. You got to stick with that person, help that person out. Don't be selfish with your love. Some people need to hear that from somebody. Some people think that's simping. Some people think whatever, but I'm here for that. That's what I'm here for. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what my music be telling people. My music, I've experienced all kinds of things with my music. I've been a player. I've not been a player. I've been a lame. I've been the coolest nigga to some people. I'll be like, in some parts of this world, I'm a lame nigga. I'm lame as fuck. In some parts of this world, I'm cool as fuck. I'm like one of the coolest a group of people's ever seen. In some parts of this world, I'm quiet. In some parts of this world, I'm freaking the loudest person you ever met. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on the vibe. It all depends on what mental space I was even in at the time when I met you. Don't think that last dude is the dude today. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you don't think that last guy was the guy you seeing today. Because it might not be. I might have been so nice that last time you see me, and today I've been through so much shit. I'm just like, man, I'm not trying to be all giddy and gumdrops. And then you be like, what's wrong with him? Nah, life is going on. Like, you know what I mean? But I've developed myself to the point where it's like, it ain't about like what I'm going through in the past, what I'm going through now. I'm not trying to project negative energy. That don't help me. I'm trying to be around for a long time, so I'm trying to keep myself in shape. I'm trying to keep myself mentally healthy, physically healthy, and spiritually healthy. So, that's how it is. So, but let me not rant on this and keep going on. I'm going inside because I miss my babies and I got daddy things to do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take it easy, and I shall catch y'all later. All right, peace.